Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how to cut an armhole princess darts, and the measurements we are going to be needing are: we need our shoulder measurement, we need our bust measurement, we need our waist, our round bust measurement, we need our nipple to nipple, shoulder to nipple measurement for our cutting of princess darts. So for this tutorial, for this class, the measurements we'll be working on is bust 37, under bust 14, round bust 30, half length 17, and back 16, and our nipples length is 10. So this is our shoulder. This is our shoulder line. This is our nipples line. This is our under bust line. While this is our half length. So to get that, I said our nipples length is 10, our under bust is 14, while our half length is 17. So for cutting of princess darts, what you are going to do first is get your shoulder measurements, which the shoulder line is 16. 16 divided by 2, that gives you 8. This is 8. You measure your 8. So after, you will now check the bust span of the person. The bust span of this person is 8, but because you are going to join here, I use 4.5, which is 9. When you join the both sides together, it will give you that 8 you are looking for. So this is the 4.5 I've measured. So I said the under bust measurement, the nipples length is 10, the under bust is 14, while the half length is 17. So to get your nipples length, you divide your bust span into 2. You can easily measure your bust span like this. But me, actually, I don't really measure, because when I see some bust measurements, you know that this is the accurate or measurement you're going to use for the person. So for this, I'm using 4.5. So this is 4.5. So from your half length, you measure 2 inches to your bust measurement, to your under bust. You connect the two together. You connect the two together. You raise the under bust measurement by 1. Why are we raising it? We are raising it because if you see this, our bust, it's always in a curvy shape. You can see. You can see the way it is curved. We raise it by 1. Then we connect it to the under bust. This way. After, we measure, for this person, I'm using 5 inches as our armhole dart. 5 inches, I'll remove 5 inches. Also, I will slant my shoulder by 1. Then I'll remove 5 inches from the armhole, and also remove 1 inches for our dart. So this is so from here, you connect. I don't have this ruler of a thing, so I use my free hand. You connect from this nipple. Connect it this way. Assuming there is this curve ruler also, I would have used it to show you, but with your hand, you can simply make a curve like this. Then you connect it to the armhole. So the 1 inch you remove, you connect it to the down part of that 1 inch. Then you take this, the center part. It's as simple as that. If you see the curve here, if you see the way the curve is, you can see the way our bust is always, see the way our bust always come. It's always come in a curvy shape. Then you now take the measurement of the neck measurement. This person's neck is I'm using 4 for this style. I want to make it like a cano neck, but not really cano. Let me use 4.5 by 3.5. So I'll connect it this way. So then you slant your shoulder. Then you connect from this shoulder to your armhole. But for you to connect to the armhole, first thing is you get your bust measurements. From here is 4.5. For you to join this to this, you use ½ inch to join it together, to connect the two together. So you remove that ½ inch. This gives you 4. So for this bust, we are using 37. 37 divided by 2 divided by 4 will give you 8 1/4. 8 1/2 rather. So it will give you 9 1/4. Sorry, it will give you 9 1/4. Then you add 2 inch measurement for allowance, side allowance. For your round bust, our round bust is 30. This is 4 1/2. You remove ½ inch for joining. For joining both sides, it will give you 4. So from here, you measure your 4. You measure your 4 from here. So that's 30. That's 7 1/2. 30 divided by 4 will give you 7 1/2. You add 2 inches allowance. For your half length, you know this is also 4 1/2. This is 4 1/2. So you minus ½ inch away from 4 1/2, it will give you 4. So this 4, the half length, the waist measurement is 31. That's 7 1/2. This is 7 1/2 plus 2 inch side allowance. Then you connect the two together. Then, if you want to know how to curve your armhole, you can simply raise it by 3. But me, even without me raising it by 3, I know what I'm connecting. So this is it. This is your princess dart cutting, simple princess. And if you want to make it an off shoulder, it is very easy. But I'll teach you how to cut a princess dart, off shoulder princess dart. If you are cutting it out, you cut this and this out, then you remove this one out. This is what we are needing. We need these two. Let me show you. Please, you know it's marker. Let's cut from the back of the marker. Marker is thick. Now you get the accuracy of the measurements. So you cut this. I see the way I'm covering my hand. Don't let this place to be too sharp. Don't let it to be sharp, because our bust is not pointed bust. It's a curved bust. And again, another thing I want you to know is that when you reach this side, don't cut it out here. Why you should not cut it out is because when you are joining these two together, this one is straight, is curvy, and this one too is curvy. For you to move your hand, you have to sew it gently to curve it out, so that it will not be too, it won't go in, because curving is going to this other side that is somehow straight. So you just have to raise this one by, you can just view it, you can use 1 1/2, you can use 2 inches, just okay. For the purpose of this, let me just use 2 inches, then you just bring it down. So that's all. That's all. You just join these two together this way. You curve it this way. You can see if there's any excess, you just curve it out from the armhole after joining. So the neckline, if you want to cut it too, you just cut the neckline. Chicken now. That's all. So this is the center, this is the side, and this is the center. That's all. Thank you.